अस्सलामुअलैकुम प्यारे बच्चों। हमारा आज का जो मौजू है यह है द लिटिल गर्ल, 7वीं जमात के बच्चों के लिए। हमने इसका कुछ हिस्सा पहले ही पढ़ रखा है। अब हम आगे चलते हैं, तो मैं पढ़ता हूँ, आप किताब की तरफ ध्यान दीजिए। What did God make fathers for? She sobbed. Here's a clean hanky, darling. Blow your nose. Go to sleep, pet. You will forget all about it in the morning. I tried to explain to father, but he was too upset to listen tonight. But the child never forgot. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both hands behind her back, and a red color flew into her cheeks. Suddenly one day mother became ill, and she and grandmother went to hospital. The little girl was left alone in the house with Elias the cook. That was all right in the daytime, but while Elias was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid. What will I do if I have a nightmare? She asked. I often have nightmares, and then Granny takes me into her bed. I can't stay in the dark. It all gets whispery. You just go to sleep, child, said Elias, pulling off her socks, and don't you scream and wake your poor pa. But the same old nightmare came. The butcher with a knife and a rope, who came nearer and nearer, smiling that dreadful smile. While she could not move, could only stand still, crying out, Grandma, Grandma. She woke shivering to see father beside her bed, a candle in his hand. What's the matter? He said. Oh, a butcher. A knife? I want Granny. He blew out the candle, bent down and caught up the child in his arms, carrying her along the passage to the big bedroom. A newspaper was on the bed. A half-smoked cigar was near his reading lamp. He put away the paper, threw the cigar in the fireplace, then carefully tucked up the child. He lay down beside her, half asleep still with the butcher's smile all about her. It seemed she crept close to him, snuggled her head under his arm, held tightly to his shirt. Then the dog did not matter. She lay still. Here, rub your feet against my legs and get them warm, said father. Tired out, he slept before the little girl. A funny feeling came over her. Poor father, not so big after all, and with no one to look after him. He was harder than the grandmother, but it was a nice hardness, and every day he had to work and was too tired to play with her. She had torn up all his beautiful writing. She stirred suddenly and sighed. What's the matter? Asked father. Another dream. Oh, said the little girl, my head's on your heart. I can hear it going. What a big heart you have got, father dear. तो ये था सबक जो आज हमने पढ़ा। अब मैं इसको एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करता हूँ। एक्सप्लेन करने से पहले कुछ लफ्ज़ हैं जिनका मानी मैंने लिखा हुआ है, जैसे कुक का मानी है बावर्ची, नाइटमेयर डरावना ख्वाब, विस्परी मध्यम मध्यम आवाज़ें, बुचर कसाई, ड्रेडफुल खौफनाक, शिवरिंग कांपते हुए, ब्लो आउट बुझा दी, पैसेज बरामदा, टकड अप ढांक देना, स्नगलड आराम से रख लिया, स्टर्ड हिली, साइड गहरी सांस ली। तो ये थे कुछ लफ्ज़ जो मुश्किल थे, जिनका मानी मैंने बता दिया। अब मैं इसको थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश करता हूँ कश्मीरी लैंग्वेज में, अपनी ज़ुबान में। What did God make fathers for? She sobbed. Vada लजी कूर वनने येली मिस लोयुक यम येली हम सु स्पीच चटमज ٲस पोर्ट अथॉरिटी ब्रखन जो स्पीच अमिस हिंदिस मलिस करनी ٲस यम येली सु स्पीच चटमज ٲस पत ओसुन मल लोयमुत तो पत लो येली तिम लोयनस तो पत वना छ What did God make fathers for? खुदा सबन क्या छ मल बनाइमत? She sobbed. वदा ٲस वना. Here's a clean hanky, darling. ये अख साफ रोमाल अख गुब्रा. Blow your nose. पन नस कर साफ. Go to sleep, pet. मैंने टाट बचा च गस शंगन बापत तो शंग. Pet वन असली पालतुस मगर ये माने pet वन मतलब मोहब्बत से वन. You will forget all about it in the morning. चे सुबह तन सोरी मशत रूजिन याद है कि मे लोमुत. I tried to explain father मे करे कोशिश मोल समझावनस, but he was too upset मगर सो त्यूत परेशान to listen tonight. सो कह कत बोजन बाप तैयार कहें. But the child never forgot. Magar Shiris gona mashit ye zahai. Next time she saw him, she quickly put both her hands behind her back. Bil tim dobar so big fir pat pan mol wush. Jaldi thai tim panan at panis shanun patken. And a red color flew into her cheeks. Tatas des bithis mans khot wazjar tas go buth wazol. Suddenly, one day, achanak ekdo, mother became ill, Mrs. Murj be bimar, and she and grandmother went to hospital. Akim Mrs. Murj be Mrs. Nai, goi hospital. The little girl was left alone in the cook with Elias the cook. The little girl was left alone in the house with Elias the cook. Lakad koor was ger kuizui. Elias Shusiman cook was MC Sith. That was all right in the daytime. But while Elias was putting her to bed, she grew suddenly afraid. Marili Miss Elias Trava was bistaras pednia. The Sukloj Zabardas, Achanak Zabardas. What will I do if I have a nightmare? Bukakar, Agar me ye khofna khab beya, Agar me daravna khab beya, she asked Timun. I often have nightmares, Mrs. Mazmadrozans, Bukhatan khabs mans, and then Granny takes me into her bed. The Miship Pana Yusina, Ilmium Kabimash, Mishina, Patanis, Bistaras Mans. I can't sit in the dark. Busna I got Hakambitike. It is all whispery case, Buskazan Atmas Mabasazan, asked Avas Gassans and asked the Katagasan. You just go to sleep, child, said Elias. Elias Munus Govratzagas, the shung, pulling off her socks, tossing Mos Kadakada, and don't you scream, the Tulajan Chick and wake your poor pa, Panan you mole, Bichur kids and Hoshar. But the same old nightmare came. Agar sui khatarnak to daravna khab I miss bay. The butcher is which I could miss pujas, ekis kasayas with a knife, asmadas I miss shrak, the biasa and a rope, biasa razak. Who came nearer and nearer, rich asked Nazdik, Emma, smiling their dreadful smile, the Asa, so but khofnak bird, but khatarnak bird, Asa, while she could not move, so she harkat ke Yelzukur Mizivuchacha could only stand settled. At the Rosa she crack kara, crying out, crack karash panina grandma, panina Rosa crack kara. She woke shivering, so Hoshar Gasaimis, Mother Gapa, Saimis as a not kermus. To see father beside her pa Yili Hoshargai, she woke shivering, Yili Hoshargai, Mrs. Not Kermos, to see father beside her bed, Mrs. Bolos, Miss Bistat, IT bed Bistaras Sit, Nazdik, a candle in his hand, Asmas was Shama. Email him Craig Buzmatas, Ya Miss Nish, then what is the matter? Kya mamla, Kya the real, he said one smile. Oh, a butcher, and I want granny. Each one was Akusus butcher, Akase, Biak, knife, Mr. Shragasmas, I want granny, Buskas 9ish. He blew out the candle, Tim Kurshama chat, bent down, Bun Kunjikau, and caught up the child in his arms, the Bashtulun Panyan, Quanimas, carrying her along the passage to the big bedroom, Patnuni and Panebaranda Yusuman Garios, the Muis, the Watnon Panis bedroom as mas, a newspaper was on the bed, Bedspet was a newspaper, Akbar's bedspet, a half Samukur cigar was near his reading lamp, Yusim from the reading lamp, Yusim a lampos from Parnabapat, Atnas de Kos Ak, Nespa cigar, Yus Nespo, Sim Chamot, Nespos at Mujud. He put away the paper, Tim to the paper, thrown Hawkon, threw the cigar in the fireplace, use cigars, use fireplaces, nor indeed as I call Ultimately doing that, then carefully tucked up the child. But Aram son, Virgin ye Kur Pani, ye batch Wolon, he lay down beside her, patching him a seat, Miss Nazdi Kaiti, half asleep still. My name is poor in the ken, Yasfin and Dragosimus, Settle with the butcher's smile all about her. Him so soon as Janus Mazia, him is Cassis, him is Pushons Ason, it seemed she crept close to him. So him is Nazdik, him Spanish Muelis, Nazdik snuggled her head under his arm, Panon Yushikaloson, you throw an asked, Pan Imis Muelis Ned, Tal held it tight to his shirt, the Kernimus. But sakat andaz mas garnim since his shirt top. Then the dog did not matter. She lay still. But kya kari aingut? Then the dog did not matter. But usna aingut kari no bat kya she lay still. So Shingit Mulsi said, "Here, rub your feet against my legs and get them warm," said a father. Mueldunus Panyan Zangan, the Pashmayan, Panyan Koran the Pashmayan Zangan said, the Itigas Nayom, Garam. tired out he slept before the little girl. So thokmut bichar kam karke dohas to so shung mis square pani brontai. A funny feeling came over her. Ak ajeeb feeling ab ajeeb kasa kori mahsus im queer. Poor father. Gari mol bichar. Not so big after all. Yuta bu board swatch was a dude board chania. Ke and with no one to look after him. Bechan him stu khayal ta tha ka him stu rachha ti he was harder than the grandmother. Tasan you so just grandmother so softer so naram. The you was father he was harder he was sakt. But it was a nice hardness. Magar he was bad asil bad thick hardness but asal asun was hard asun. And every day he had work. And was too tired to play with her. Imsa way khayal in chair do ha biwan kam karne khatar gasun. Ye chasan thokmot pat ke gindi message wadiat. She had torn up all his beautiful writing. Timisi khubsurat likhmot us takrir ya koshim sit chotmot. She stirred suddenly and sighed. Tim kya kor so halaya okun yokun be nion bad gehri saans niyan bad shahnion bad jhoot shahnion. What's the matter? Asked father. Another dream? Kya shigobra kya maamla sha? Munnas mul bya khab ayache. Oh, said the little girl. Inquired kya munnas? Oh, my heart's on my head is on your heart. Yon skull chin is dilas pet. I can hear it going, which is gentle as dobra boza. What a big heart you have got. Chakuta bud dil chi father dear. Man tate mile. Yat mas kya sawal banata hai. Tum likh kar jo sawal. Question number 1. Who caught up the child in his arms? Number 1. Number 2, what was there on the bed? Bed's pet cows. Question number 3, where was the half-smoked cigar? This 3 was suddenly one day dash became ill. Hospital father the mother toshn bimar pus go. Number 5, write the meaning of words given below in Urdu. Yum bunken me word likme che. Word 3, eman hun meaning sta lekun Urdu asmaz. Number 1 dreadful. Number 2 sanaglad. Number 3 butcher. Yos azuk sabak. You go as complete. Inshallah, nice lectures देखो ऐसे में क्यों text book questions है तो मैं आज वही चीज़ हैं शुक्रिया अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाह